Hey guys, welcome to the bush in Oakfield Farm. But seriously, welcome back to Oakfield Farm, guys. We are here at another episode of the Harvest Time, and I figured since I'm doing some testing, why not record this for you guys? The idea is not the ideal. The idea is to check out if AI vehicle extension is as good as it was in 17 around this time, because I never was a courseplay guy for starters, uh, but maps like these require some augment to the in-game helpers, and AI vehicle extension was my go-to uh, helper augment in FS17. Um, so I figured now as it's available for 19, I give it a try. If it's not working, then I may have to resort to course play, uh, which is really a terrifying prospect because that seems an awfully complicated thingabob. And anyway, never mind. Let's jump into the action. I think, yeah, okay. So far, it's great. Active side left. That's good. Circle, yeah. Uh, Wait during unload. On. Change direction. Off. Width offset. Turn modes. No. I never messed with headland and anything like that, so it should be cool. Uh, and I think yeah, this one activates this hot thingabob. Okay, let's try what happens if I. Okay, let's start the engine first. Uh, let's see what happens. I think we. Oh, okay. It starts right away. So far, so good. All right. Obviously, the only way to tell if it's good or not is how well it does with the headlands, because um, I found, especially here in Oakfield, I never had a single problem with AI vehicle extension as far as I did the headlands, and then I let loose the combine. Um, so if there is improvement, that could be that they can do the headlands without much problem. Alright, we'll check back to it later. For now it seems working just fine. It's not in the bushes yet, uh, so yeah. Okay, it's here, and in the meantime we're continuing with our bale transportation venture. Ooh, now would be good to have a glance mod. Uh, And the thing is that I came across a page where there is a version of Glance mod available, but I haven't get around to grab it yet and try it out. Mm, I may do this now. That oh, let's close the door. Yeah. Also, in the meantime, I would like to talk about my inner struggles. Because I said that I would switch this farm over uh, to seasons mod. I need to look for words. So, but then again, it would destroy the purpose of this game, of this save file. So I am currently looking for other ways to enjoy seasons. Because that, for starters, would cause problems if I want to sometimes jump over to Marvel Manor, which we still haven't done so far, by the way. And then again, I want this to be sort of a demo farm where I can test new tools and equipment, but it doesn't work if say we are in the middle of winter and then I want to showcase a new combine. Obviously you cannot harvest a thing in the winter, so I don't think I will do that. um, are we done with this field? It can be. Let's check out real quick. Like, it's a bad thing that these tractors are not really good at climbing mountains. Yeah, so that's what came across my mind while thinking about transitioning into seasons. So I probably won't do that, but I will definitely try seasons on a different gameplay. I just don't know where. So yeah, bear with me on this one, guys. Anyway, we have like a nice load of bales. Let's check out the combine. How's it doing? Oh, it seems like it's doing pretty well. Um, okay, and we still have a few uh, minutes, I guess, because oh, does it drop? Oh yes, it does drop. Everything is dandy and sweet. Alright, I'm happy. So far it seems alright. And up to scratch. We'll see in the long run. Because that means that I can set loose at least one worker doing something somewhere, and I can do something entirely else. And that means much more progress. So it's absolutely good. Because I think one of the reasons progress was so slow so far was that I wasn't using helpers. Now, what would be really cool if contractor mode worked with AI vehicle extension, which is apparently not proven, because the creator of the contractor mod uh, only guarantees that courseplay and follow me is compatible with that. I remember that back in 17 AI vehicle extension used to be compatible as well. So I don't know if that will come later to the contractor mod or not. And for those of you guys who don't know what contractor mod is, that practically gives you a loadout of workers who are constantly on retainer for you. And it's not just like helper H and helper J and helper B. No, it's like Jack and Steve and Brian. So so you have the same guys working with you all the time. It's like you have a bunch of imaginary friends, if you like, which would be really cool because I could then build NPC backstories, but I'm not risking it just yet. It's been like 2 minutes since I started running this thingabybob. Okay, now would be a good time to start chasing it down with the tractor because I'm not sure if we will catch it. How about we try to reverse down to there? Uh, Carefully. Yeah, me and reversing. Fantastic. Uh, oh, okay, I think we will catch it. That's going to be great because that means that we don't have to tread on the on the freshly grown crops. Oh, okay, they are full, and now they just or he or she just uh, drops like that. Great, that's perfect so far. I see no way in which it could get ruined for us guys. That's great. Happiness and joy. In the meantime, I would like to address something else. So this video is made in the place of another one, where I intended to show you the new update to No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky Beyond, uh, which caused quite the amount of hype in the community. Like gamers generally and those who enjoy No Man's Sky, extremely big hype for those like me. And then it arrived yesterday, and then I couldn't play it because I'm left-handed, and they for some reason forgot to include or put back the ability to remap key bindings. And since I'm a left-handed guy and I use the mouse with my left hand, I usually switch WASD controls to the arrows. Like right now, currently I'm steering this bad boy with the arrows, and I have a way of binding all the keys around the surrounding buttons. Like I extensively use the right shift, right control, uh, numpad 0, also known as insert, and numpad 1, also known as end. Uh, and then I'm pretty used even in Borderlands. You may not even notice that I let my hand, either my left or my right hand, go to press E. Uh, I'm just so used to that some controls I leave in the wilderness of the keyboard, and I just quickly hit it. I know blindly where each of these keys are, but I cannot live without the arrows, because since my mouse is at my left hand, if the keys are bound to WASD, then you can imagine how I would hold my hands all day to play that. Add to the fact that I don't really have too much space on my desk as well, because it's not the desk I'm using is not specifically for computers, and my rig is on top of the desk next to the screen. So there's no way for me to just push uh, the keyboard to the side a bit and then it's all set. No, it's it's a nightmare. So I couldn't do the No Man's Sky video, which made me a bit salty, but now I'm more or less over it. And in the morning I checked out one of the less than reputable sites where I get my mods from, and I've seen that there is they offer a new update to the vehicle extension, so I decided, dang it, download it and check it out. And so far it seems to work alright. Which reminds me, we should check down on it just real quick, like how it goes. Oh, okay, we're doing the second headland, and there seems to be no problems whatsoever. Uh, that's actually absolutely cool. The only thing I don't remember is how to make it so that I can turn the camera around. Okay, it's mildly it's yeah. So uses the header sparingly. If you guys check out, you can see that here there is like a bit of a space where the header is not cutting, but whatever. For the most part, it does okay. Uh, that much is alright. I remember that early versions in 17 used only like half of the cutter, so like or the header. Uh, so it was working like 50% efficiency, and that drove me crazy. Uh, but that's good. It's like 1/5 of the header is not used or so. That I can live with finally. No problems there. Because the original idea was that I'm cutting the field and have the Unimogon follow me behind me, but I'm not doing that right now. I know that it works because I did that on my non-video gameplay, but I wanted to have a worker on the combine. Because as much as I consider myself the virtual combine driver, sometimes I get bored of it. So I need change, like transporting bales. It's a bit more movement. And it's better this way, so yeah. Ooh, I think we have some good money now because I remember I've been down to 1.5 mil and now I'm at 1.8 mil, so we're slowly getting back. And I still have a crap load of silage bales sitting at field 7, which are ripe for selling. And then I have milk to sell. I have wool to sell, so it's pretty much like so. It's just if I'm always doing one thing and I don't have the time for doing another thing. Oh, I need to chase it down. Okay, let's do that quickly. Uh, where is it? Oh, it's coming that way. And now we can turn around and move in the O a bit, but I don't have crop destruction because it's no good. Alright, how about we are waiting for it over here? And see how far it goes. Now, from this angle, it seems quite alright. It's fully using the header, which is good. So I would say so far it's more or less okay. And I think that at this point I will take over for a little bit to close down the headlands and then reset it back to do the usual back and forth that I like after I have 2 rounds around the headlands. Uh, Hold on, it didn't empty completely because okay, I think that was because We were too close. How about we give them their space? Because it's clearly not full yet. Now, okay, now it has a full grain tank. Great. Alright. And I think I quickly dismiss the helper. Oh, okay. So you don't need that HUD to be able to turn the camera. Okay, that's fine. So we're learning. I relearned to use that thingaby-bob on the go. Okay. It's now empty and ready to go. And I real quick like do it. It shouldn't be that far. It's more easy this way. Easier, more easy. I'm like my students. I forget how to speak English during the summer break. It's horrible. Also, let's switch the beacons off. Beacons are the bane of my existence. There are some people who are obsessed with them, like Daggerwin enjoys beacons immensely, but I don't. They have epileptic tendencies and whatnot. Okay, it's really not far now. Also, since I wasn't doing the thing with No Man's Sky yesterday, instead of that I was checking out if one of my favorite streamers ever does it, and he did. He's King Italian. If you don't know him, you should check him out. He's streaming over at Twitch. And he was messing with the VR version of No Man's Sky, and it was hilarious. First of all, the technical difficulties almost killed him by causing a heart attack, and then when he sorted those out, the way he was fooling around, not doing what to do with everything in the VR version, that was crazy. It's a sad thing that it was bedtime for me and I couldn't keep watch him. But that was crazy. So all in all, the new update is great, and I'm still hyped about it. It's just I truly hope they fix it soon, because otherwise I can't enjoy. I'm left on the side watching. Because don't get me wrong, for people like Rob, who use their right hand to everything like you're supposed to, because they not born retards like I am. It's mildly annoying because if you do some rebinding, like I know for a fact that he had all the things rebound to his mouse, like switching modes of the multi-tool and stuff like that. That a real gamer would rebind to their mouses, or real gamers would rebind to their mouses. Well, uh, and that's fine. You can live without that. I live without that. I have a gamer mouse with only like, yeah, I have the standard buttons and one to switch DPI, which I never use. Uh, and I was very articulate uh, about not having a million button on my mouse. I don't like it. Uh, but so if you are like that and you still use WSD, it's just mildly annoying. But if you are like me and you're dependent on special uh, controls for your retarded self, because I don't say that all the left-handed people are retarded, just me. Don't get me wrong, guys. Uh, so if you are like that, then then it's a huge problem, and almost like, I would say, game breaking issue. Now let's do another test quick like. What happens if I set it? I should probably do that on the bottom side, how that field looks like. Yeah, because here is that bump. It may be too difficult for its little monkey brain. Uh, how about I try to set it to back and forth and see what happens. Although it should be okay because it's a bit closer to the thing that the vanilla in-game helper does, but still, I'm not a believer until I have seen. Alright, okay, let's say that it's a fine position to start. And left shift age, alternate worker on, active side left, that's good, circle up down straight like normal, worker circle up down. I suppose up down is that manual steering on, way during no, change direction off. You know what? Let's go with that. See what it does. If it turns the wrong way, then I just simply kill it. But I think it's going to be alright. Yeah, now I can turn around the camera frantically. Oh, don't worry, guys, I won't do that anymore. Just yeah, and I can check things out, like does it draw the straw what and all that good stuff. But it does. We know it does. And we can check down on header usage. It's fairly okay. So alright. I think I quickly unload this one on in the farm silo. Um, just to be able to receive a full load when the time is here. Whoa, 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 whoa! This way around. This is the way to cross the neighbor's field. It's my turning. All right. Cool. Now I need to do that turn. Dang it. I'm going to need a more agile trailer to move around this yard. I mean, I'm not even sure I've been using this trailer for an hour altogether. Work hours on trailers tend to pile up really slow, for me at least. That means it's very difficult to justify replacing a trailer. I usually go with the other one is better. It fits better to the farm or anything like that. Like there is absolutely no news about that project where one of those guys who do mods converted over the Lizard trailer by Metex.js. You know, guys, that was part of the Modern Classics DLC in 17 and the one I was so fond of. So tough break. Okay, it turned around turned around alright. Turned around alright. So I would say it's okay. How's it going for it? Okay, I quickly empty this trailer as well. And then I think I leave it here. For today. Whoa. I really take the turns narrowly at these days. I'm stingy with space. Oh, great. Now it added up completely and there is no way to free it. Great. You know what, guys, I just leave it here. Thank you for watching. I really don't want you to watch me fooling around, so see you next time. Bye bye.